Hi guys, how are you doing today? I hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. My name is Stella Simon and I'm a registered clinical nutritionist. I would like to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for the support. And in case you're new here and you're watching my video for the very first time, please go ahead and subscribe. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you about exclusive breastfeeding. This simply means giving the baby breast milk alone during the first 6 months of life. Breastfeeding is very important, and I'd like to encourage all the mothers. It's always good to breastfeed your baby up to 2 years if you can manage it. That is the recommendation by the World Health Organization. Some of the advantages to the baby is that the first breast milk, which is called colostrum, it contains antibodies, and these antibodies, they'll help to boost the immunity of your baby. Then breast milk alone, it contains all the nutrients and in the right proportions which are needed for normal growth and development of your baby. So this means that as long as your baby is breastfeeding well, you don't have to get worried about anything. And another advantage is that it's not physically prepared by the mother. So this means there are no chances of contamination and it's therefore safe for your baby. It also protects your baby from the chronic illnesses, for example, diabetes mellitus. Then it also helps to prevent what we call the sudden infant death syndrome, and it also reduces the risk of allergic reactions. Then breastfeeding, it also helps both the mother and the baby to bond. And when you're breastfeeding your baby, I'd like to encourage you, please breastfeed on demand as much as the baby wants to breastfeed. And do not keep on switching the breast. Breastfeed at least 20 minutes from each breast. And the reason is the first milk which comes out, it's called the fore milk. It does not contain a lot of butter. But the one which comes out later, it's called the hid milk. It contains a lot of butter. And this will make your baby to be full or to be satisfied. And once the baby is satisfied, you can be sure he or she will not be crying all the time. Then it also has some advantages to the mother. One, it offers convenience and it saves money. Then it also delays ovulation, and this means that it has a fertility factor. However, I would like you to understand that different women have different bodies. So when you are taking your baby for the antenatal clinics, it's always good to consult with your healthcare provider on the best family planning method that you can adopt, that is at 6 weeks. And another advantage of breastfeeding to the mother is that it reduces the risk of breast cancer. And then it also helps in contraction of the uterus, which reduces bleeding and therefore conserves the iron stores. Then I would like to say that to all breastfeeding mothers, at first it's not easy, but it's possible and it can be done. And if other people have done it, you can also do it. And this is the best gift that you can give to your baby, breastfeeding them exclusively. And for you to have adequate breast milk, it's good to check on your diet. Number one, try to ensure that your diet is balanced. And when we talk about balanced diet, this means it contains some carbohydrates, some proteins, and some vegetables. And you also consume some fruits. And please consume an extra plate every day. And another thing which is very important is fluids. And for the fluids, the common one is water. And we all need water, at least 2 liters per day. And for breastfeeding mom, please ensure that your water is treated or it's safe, and for everyone else who is watching this video. And other fluids, we have the porridge, we have the milk, we have the yogurt, and we also have the fresh juices. And it's always good to blend them yourself if you can. and this is because, one, you'll be able to choose the fruits which are fresh, and you're also not going to add sugar to the juice. Then another thing which you have to check as a breastfeeding mom, it's always good to ensure that you, when if you are a working mom, ensure that you express breast milk before going to work, and the caregiver, you instruct them on how to feed the baby using the expressed breast milk. So that is it for today's video. If you find this video useful, please give it a thumbs up or like the video. Also, feel free to comment if you have any question, and I'll be glad to get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so grateful, and I'll see you on the next video.